Hello YouTubers, hello Dune Awakening fans. Well, I went and I just added a vertical land claim, and surprisingly, it went and it made everything, all my land claims, taller. So this entire area, I wasn't able to go any taller than here on my rooftop. I wasn't able to put my power generators, those ones right there, up here, which is where I wanted to put a bunch, was on top of here. And I couldn't do that because it was not tall enough. But now I placed a land claim and it made everything taller. Because my main problem was getting up this hill, right? Because as soon as I got over to this area, then it was like I couldn't get up there. Let's see if this gets me up there. So my taxes were 12,000, and then when I added the vertical unit, it costs an extra 2,000. So now I'm at 14,000 per cycle. 13 minutes. Holy smokes. Okay, well, I'm gonna go do something else while I'm waiting for that thing to finish up. Alright, well now I'm at 16. So there we go. So we've gone and increased the height. That gave us 2,000, or cost us 2,000, and then I ended up adding on this section which goes all the way to the bottom. Or does it not go to the bottom? It does go to the bottom. Then way up there. Alright, so we're going to put the land claim down. And I found a little spot right here. Like, just enough. We got about 2 minutes. And then that should give me the vertical slice that I need. As you can see, I'm getting a pretty cool spot here. And I have this ramp going up. Weird how you can have a full pentashield and then your sunlight goes down even though you don't have any walls. Alright, here it is. 1, 2. Okay, well, it has launched something in the air. There we go. Now I can go all the way up to here. Wow, that's so tall. Man, what kind of base am I going to make now? So one of the main things you got to do is you got to stay on grid. You can't go and create two grids that then meet up. You have to like have everything hooked up to the same grid. Otherwise you end up just, well, it's not good. You'll start building up here and then it won't be able to reach down there. This is great. I want to see how close I can get to this building. That's it. That's as close as I can get. There we go. So I'm within walking distance of the store. That's great. I have a path. I could put a copter or maybe I could put a bike or a buggy up here and then I could load it and then I just have to run up here, grab it, and run over to the store. Nice and close. I only get 8 more lights. Well, that kind of sucks. I'm up to 18,000 now. So I'm 6,000 more than I was before. I only get 8 more lights. And then I have a lot more territory to cover. So what I'm thinking is that when you do this, it's just more for landscaping, I think, than for actually building your home part of your base. In other words, save the lights for the home, like the area, your work area, and just kind of condense it into an area. Then give, I don't know, maybe a light allowance to guild members. Alright, well, I'm going to grab this one piece. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to throw it in this corner. right here. There we go. And then that makes it kind of look like an upside down pyramid, which is what I'm going for. Then I have the door there, like the double door to allow the vehicle through. And now I have a big landing pad. It's a pretty cool spot too. I love the way that this game looks. You know, these environments are pretty awesome. Sucks having to wear like a spacesuit all the time, but not too big of a deal. A pentashield out to there. And then another one from there to there. There we go. That's it. Now that is a view. Wow. Room with a view. Oh, look at that. I know exactly where it is too. You know, this spot does have some advantages. Fortunately, my vehicle is way over here. That's cool. It's not even that big. I was thinking it was bigger for some reason. Right? Great little spot to park. Oh yeah. Oh no, there's a sandstorm. I better get to my base. So here's the platform. You can see I've got this kind of curved thing going on here. That ramp, I went up a half. And then I threw a couple of bikes up here. I changed this over to the pentashield style thing because I was like, I want to be able to see. This is a perfect spot to see what's going on. And as you can see, I have a sandstorm coming in.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
So anyway, I've gone and I've expanded my base. And I have these pentashield parking areas that are on the property, and I'm up near the, wow, it's getting crazy over here. I'm up near the store, up near the station. But yeah. Let's do a quick base tour. Let's grab one of these bikes here. So we have this ramp here, comes down, got a nice little curve to it. This one went straight into that wall over there, and I have the lower pentashield with the assault ornithopter on it, and then I have the houses. So there's like a 2-bedroom house over here, and then on that side is 3-floor building. Then I have the staircases or the ramps going down. And one thing about this whole area is that I use that upside down pyramid kind of layout in order to create these wild undersides here, which I really like, because it keeps it nice and open, and that way people can get around. I do have this area kind of blocked up a little bit, but down here, even this is all open. Anyway, that's the front of this base. So then you come in here, And we've got a helicopter parking bay, or an ornithopter parking bay. This one's my favorite right here. This is pretty much all level, well, the engine and stuff, it's level 6, the blades are level 6. But now I can go and take off from there, and then fly up to here. So there it is, there's my... Oh, it just kind of popped in and out, but there it is. Ramp all the way up there. I was thinking with this particular building here, I can expand out here and I can add on here to make it easier to get onto the road. And I want to leave the road open so that if somebody was to drive along here, they could just use it. So I'm going to leave it open to the public if, you know, there's any public that wants to use it. But then I was thinking of taking this pentashield base and making it taller and putting a bunch of equipment in it, and maybe even have it up to the height where I can merge onto here. I don't know. Could be interesting. You'll have to stay tuned, like and subscribe. Come back to see more on my Dune Awakening adventure.